Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment, we have Sjoberg, Head of Business Development Post-Trade at Nasdaq, to discuss drivers for infrastructure modernization and transformative technologies that create new opportunities. Christian, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thank you so much, Jill. Pleasure to be here.
You got it. And you joined Nasdaq and the market technology business as head of business development for post-trade last year. Can you tell us a bit about your background and what excites you about your role at Nasdaq?
I'm very happy to do that. I coming with approximately 25 years of experience from post-trade, mainly working 6 different exchanges, 3 different continents, mostly in leadership, transformational roles or advisory roles, helping transform mainly post-trade areas globally.
Nasdaq is technology partner to more than 20 CCPs and CSDs globally. What are some of the main concerns and opportunities that the post-trade industry is facing at the moment?
I think you can probably divide it in 2 different categories. First, we have the traditional drivers, which is really like business development in terms of like new product, new services. You have a lot of regulatory initiatives and fulfilling such. And of course, you have all these initiatives in order to lower the barriers for entrance of more international flows like standardization, provide choice, etc. But I think the more interesting part is really related to all of the new technology that's coming on board. And you see, like, I think the change into new operating models, which is suddenly allowed by the cloud, is a very, very big transformational journey. In addition to that, I think the whole thinking about data-driven decision-making will drive a lot of the technology needs and tooling for the future, as well as the collaboration, and that we will collaborate with each other in a very different way in the future. I think those are the 3 really big trends that I see coming on the next 5 years.
And you mentioned that there's a need for many post-trade organizations to modernize their infrastructures. What key technologies will underpin their efforts and where are they investing?
Yeah, I think if you're looking at the traditional, so of course they will always need to have a significant platform to deliver from. But in terms of technology, I feel that there is 2 really big pieces of technology that really will change a lot of the landscape. And I think cloud is the biggest one because it's an enabler not only for the new operating model that you can provide to the market and allows you to do things in a different way than you've done in the past. But in addition to that, it's also the enabler for any kind of collaboration that you need to do with other market participants, our customers, and potentially also fintech and other vendors. I think the cloud is the biggest one. The second part is AI and machine learning. And I think that we will be heavily influenced by both these technologies in terms of all our tooling. That applies from the tooling from operational tooling, technology, operational tooling, collateral management tooling, risk management tooling, just name it. I think that those 2 technologies will support and help our customers in a very different way than we have seen in the past.
You're joining us from the Johannesburg and WFE Clear, the World Federation of Exchanges Clearing Derivatives Conference, hosted jointly by WFE and the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. Can you mention some of the key topics being discussed at the conference?
Absolutely. I think it's been an amazing first day. And if you're looking at a lot of the discussion that I find particularly interesting, it's been related to procyclicality and risk modeling of such. And I think like specifically, I like David Murphy's from London School of Economics approach, where they have actually compared a huge number of different risk models and how they behave differently during different kind of during the same kind of time limits and approach for the same kind of portfolios. And that was very interesting discussion. And the second part is really related to regulatory themes in clearing and what we're seeing, what are the next trend from a regulatory perspective. And I think specifically I found interesting about the themes where we're looking at crisis and recovery and how the regulators looking at how to manage banks recovery, etc., recovery and resolutions, regulation, and the committees that they're trying to create in order to get influence from the market participants. That was a splendid discussion.
All right, Christian, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thank you so much, Jill. Pleasure to be with you.